Hi Aquarius, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do March 2021's monthly tarot reading. Jumping right into the year, Holy Criminy. All right, so we're going to work with the stone for March, which is aquamarine. It's a beautiful bluish blue-green stone. And it doesn't matter if it's polished or druzy, if it's raw. It's the stone for March, and you want to work with the energy for that stone. Maybe it can help you through whatever's going on in your life in March as a palm stone in your purse or pocket, in your pillowcase or at your bedside to help you. Oh, I got tingles off of this one. And to help you with it, put your intentions on it. Doesn't matter what size the stone is. It's the power of your intentions as a divine being in form, okay, to manifest things in your life. So let's see what we have for Aquarius. We're going to jump right in. Oh, we got an air card for Aquarius. Let me just move this. I broke my tripod during Leo's video. I just dropped it. So I'm sorry about that. And it took all this time, a few days for me to get a new tripod. It was a dumb mistake on my part, but you know, whatever. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Weighing things out. We got some decision making to do, Aquarius. All right, you're figuring it out, okay? There's a duality to some situation. And you really are feeling a little confused about this, all right? The Two of Swords is Moon in Libra. So your emotions and your mind. Libra is the balanced mind, okay? The air sign, which is a brother, sister to Aquarius. But, you know, you guys aren't usually with the moon, you know, your emotions too much. Air sign people are usually very logical, you know, kind of methodical. They don't really mess with the emotions too much as far as being a struggle. But once in a while, things come up and you feel like your head and your heart are at battle. You know, the swords are down, so you haven't been able to make a decision. You're at a stalemate. You're not taking any action, aversive action or forward-moving action. You're just feeling like you don't know what to do. I have to tell you, if you were faced with a choice like in going down an elevator and when the door opens, it's going to be either this or that, and you know your life depends on it, you just quickly, impulsively take a choice. And I don't usually say to do that. But the thing is, sometimes impulses are a way of protecting us. We instinctively do something that we didn't think about, because if we thought about it, we could be swayed by what was best for us with what we felt was at the time emotionally pleasing or a distraction. So they're saying here, you're going to be making this choice and you're going to weigh it through. So don't, you know, you can worry if you want to, but they're saying you don't have to worry about this. You're going to be receptive to this as you are. Your mind is already telling you you're receptive to it, and you're going to reflect on this to make a balanced choice. And you're armed with everything you need to make a clear-cut, balanced choice, Aquarius. And with this situation, like I said, things will be clearing for you. Right now, it might be a little convoluted. And we're coming off the Mercury retrograde. So usually 2-week shadows, like by March 6th, I think you're going to have a clear head and be able to move forward with that decision or choice that you feel like you need to make. Or whatever miscommunication or communication that wasn't going on during the retrograde, whatever you couldn't go forward with the choices because of the retrograde, you'll be moving forward after March 6th with this person, place, or thing and clearing the air. Now, for some of you, if it's involving a Taurus or a Capricorn or Virgo, this could be what you're talking about, and you know you haven't had conversations with them. They didn't answer your texts or phone calls or emails. There's miscommunication, word of mouth. Something didn't go right with this person, even if it's a love interest, your spouse, a best friend. You had an argument or a quarrel. Something with work. You know, a vocation or trade, your school, you're waiting for the information, you're waiting on the answer. Everything has been delayed. See, the swords are down, there's no communication. It may be involving something to do with your studies or your job, especially with the Pentacles. It's something, a vocation or trade that you make your coin with, or a career. It also could be anyone in service to others too. The medical field, your physical body. So I really feel whatever's going on with this person, you know, they're looking away. I feel like it's just not the right time. The time is going to come, but this is just not the right time. If we look at this as the next Earth sign would be Taurus. So that would be mid-April to mid-May. It could even go out that far for some of you. For others of you, whoever this person is, they're a father or father figure, mother figure. They love the outdoors, sports, a lot of activities, maybe hunting, stuff like that. And they're very good at that, at what they do. But they could be someone who's got good advice with finances too, or agriculture, horticulture. You know, this is definitely the earth. But also with the medical field. These people a lot of times are in the medical field too. So it could be even someone like that who's involved in the situation or entering into the situation that's coming up for you too. And it might be someone who's a little too imposing for you. They're telling you what to do or offering you advice that you didn't ask for. Let's just put it this way. They're only there at this moment to help you, and they're going to be gone. So even if you don't like what they have to say, just listen, take it in, breathe it in, listen, weigh it out, and then make your decision. You don't have to get into a confrontation or a disagreement, because this person really does have experience and wisdom you don't have in this situation. You thought you can handle this, but you may not have the experience and know-how. This person does to help you with that, okay? And for you, even if you've been ungrounded by this situation, it's time to get your feet back on the ground. You know, it's really time. You see, like, his throne is above. He's floating in the air. So maybe you're still in your head. It's time to come back to earth. Hello, Aquarius, come back to earth, okay? And ground yourself so you can make this clean-cut choice. Now, the air card, okay? And Justice is Libra, and this card I told you was Libra. It's Moon in Libra. But where the moon is convoluting your mental decision here, this is all like Mr. Spock. Clean-cut choices, no emotion involved. Justice is blind and makes clean-cut choices, weighing the situation, not allowing their emotions to get in the way. Favoritism, love, well, that's the way it's supposed to be anyway in the judicial system. I don't even want to go there. But in your life, this is what this is signifying. Now look at this. You have 2 of the 3 blindfolded maidens in the deck. This one clearly can make, a transformational choice, but is choosing to be blinded or feeling, see the moon, feeling they can't make the decision. And then this one comes along with this balanced fulcrum. It's been weighed. The decision is made. This is the card of karma. You've taken all the steps to be where you are right now. Everything you're feeling right now and living right now is a result of your past. Okay, that's why I always tell you, your future depends on what you're doing now. Don't worry about the past. You can't change that. You could look to it and see what you did, what worked, not. But right now is where you need to stay balanced, and this card is talking about balance. Because once you're balanced right now, your future will be the result of right now. And that is with a balanced, clear, logical, methodical way of making decisions. This is fairness. This is the results that you're waiting for. And this is about being fair in the dealings with other people and the things that you're saying and your actions. You can think all you want, but remembering your thoughts also bring back things to you. You can think them and be angry, and then you can get back on the wagon and think positive thoughts and say, I'm angry right now. I'm saying these things. I'm thinking these things because I'm so mad or frustrated or confused. Okay, but this is a feeling right now that's going to pass. It's not who I am. And turn your thoughts into something positive and more balanced, But this is talking about balance with anything, whether it's home, business, school, work, friends, family, and being, like I said, balanced in whatever you're doing, even if it doesn't seem pleasant. You have to do what's necessary sometimes. Put your big girl panties on, I tell the kids, or big boy boxes on. Sometimes you just have to make these adult decisions that are logical and practical to have a balanced outcome, to have the best outcome that serves your highest purpose. This is a very kind of shake up and wake up where, people get attached, Aquarius, to worldly ambitions and things. This card talks about you needing to feed your spirit too. A lot of the air cards don't. They're all in the mental realm. They don't touch into spirituality or those emotional things. This card is saying this is a time to do so. It's a spiritual wake-up for you, too, with this situation. And going forward in your life, the majors are an ascension for you. Your soul is longing to grow. That's why these cards come up in your life. And this is about choices for you. There are many opportunities coming up for you. And we talked here at the first card about your choices, but we're talking here about being balanced. And here I said you have the balance to make and you're armed with everything you need, and balance to make a good decision. But when this card comes up, it talks about being convoluted and confused again. Too many choices. A lot of choices that you need to make. The card always just says, just pick one. You know, again, sometimes you need to be impulsive. Make that choice. Pick one. You have all these different things going on in your life. How much did you take on your plate? Maybe you can scoop some off your plate and just deal with one or two things right now and focus on one or two things. You know, in the last a year and a half, I've been dealing with things that are not taken care of since November 2nd, 2018. And they're hanging over me like a sack of dead potatoes, rotting. But there are things I cannot do to change that. And I have to wait. All I could do right now is stay focused and balanced on what I do have in my life that I am able to have some sort of a control over. And the most important thing is controlling how I think, speak, and feel, because that I know is creating my future. All those other things will come to pass when the time is right. So for now, if you're not certain, pick one. And if you don't make a choice because you say, well, I'm going to wait and see what happens, well, that in itself is a choice, Aquarius. And you're leaving it up to the universe to decide, or other people. You're disempowering yourself, and you may not like the outcome. And then there's no one to blame but yourself. But remembering no choice is still a choice in the eyes of the universe. And it's better you take an active part in your destiny. So pick one. Just deal with two at a time. If you got 3, 4, 5 things on the fire right now, just pick one or two. And like I said, talking to someone else might help you with this and making these choices. But this is about picking something that's the most pleasurable to you and that makes a lot of sense. Things that'll make it easier for you in your life. And it might not make it easier for other people, but in the long run, if you're balanced and happy, everything else around you is going to be balanced and happy. So let that sink in. Okay, Aquarius? Well, thanks for watching. It's a beautiful reading. I hope you guys enjoy the month, and thanks again for sharing your comments. And I love doing readings with you and connecting on a soul level off of social media. It's really been a wonderful experience. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And if you haven't, please do so. Hit the little bell at the top so you'll get notifications of when my videos are up. And I'm here for you if you need me. Shoot me an email or an instant message about a quick question, and I'll do my best to answer you, okay? So I'll see you guys next month, and as always, I wish you the best.